Hello, welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. Hopefully the less coffee version, but we'll see. I'm getting over illness and I have an issue with a lingering cough. But anyways, I digress. I wrapped up. Vivian has a whole bunch of new stuff to talk to, so I figured I'll jump into that.
Inquisitor, what can I do for you, darling?
What are your thoughts about the others in the Inquisition?
Our dear Lord Dorian is very sure of himself, isn't he? Let's hope he doesn't get his confidence crushed. Inquisitor, what can I do for you, darling?
I'd like to know...
Whatever would you like to know?
Why don't you tell me more about your Duke?
Bastien was the leader of the Council of Heralds. The only person who could bring that rabble into line. He could charm a bird out of its feathers, and frequently did. I remember once, he broke up a fight between Prosper de Montfort and the Dowager with a joke and a glass of wine. Oh, Bastien. I'm sorry, my dear. I don't think I can discuss this.
That's fair.
My dear, did you need me for something?
I wanted to ask you about the Circle of Magi.
Of course. What do you wish to know?
What was it like to live in a circle?
My dear, your question is the root of all problems with mages. I cannot tell you. Every circle was different. Their Templars were different, their politics unique. And every person within each tower had an experience of circle life unique to themselves. Some people suffered and some were content. Some were cruel, some compassionate, and some indifferent. The same is true of people everywhere, in all circumstances, whether they are mages or not.
So tell me about your personal experience with the Circle.
I enjoyed life in the Montsimard Circle, my dear. It was an edifice devoted to knowledge and refinement. And there is comfort to be had, you know, in the company of fellow mages. Those born without magic will never truly understand us.
You must have been under constant supervision, being forced by Templars to live in the tower. Was that hard to endure?
My dear, I have a suite in the palace and a wing at my dear Duke Bastien's estate. I've never been forced to live anywhere. Most circles allowed mages to live away from the tower, either on their own or in service to the nobility. All that was required was permission from the first enchanter. Some circles were harsher in their restrictions. Kirkwall was the worst, but it was the exception. Most were quite permissive. Perhaps too permissive, in retrospect.
You must have an opinion of the Templars after living so long in the Circle.
Having opinions about Templars, my dear, is exactly like having opinions about mages or Navarrans or men. I have known some who were impossible to endure and some who were utterly charming. I have suffered insults at the hands of those in the armor, but no more than I endured from nobles or tradesmen in Val Royal. Personally, I have found the Templars a useful tool, skilled at keeping more unpleasant elements at bay.
I don't think I even knew about this door.
If you've got questions, I'm your dwarf.
Tell me more about Bianca.
I'm not making any promises here. Ask.
What makes the Merchants Guild such a danger to her?
Well, to be fair, it's more of a danger to me. Technically, we're not supposed to be within 300 leagues of one another. If it got back to the guild that we were seen together, they'd freeze my assets and then have me killed. Maybe not in that order.
What in the world did you do to cause that?
We almost started a clan war. Does it matter? I can't change it now.
How do you know Bianca? The lady, I mean, not the crossbow.
I met her years ago when she still lived in Kirkwall, and I was looking for someone with, mechanical skills. Bianca is, beyond a doubt, the most brilliant smith you'll ever meet. I haven't seen her since she got married and moved to Orlais.
Bianca is married. Somehow I thought the two of you had a history.
Bianca's family are Kalnas. Surface dwarves, so conservative they don't take a piss without asking the ancestors first. They picked out a smith caste boy for her. Wealthy, respected, has a great anvil collection. The perfect husband. I heard the wedding was lovely. The one Bianca actually showed up for, anyway.
All right, tell me the truth. Bianca made your crossbow, didn't she? I mean, it has her name.
It's not that simple. The Carta thinks my Bianca was a freak success by a Carta inventor who could never duplicate it. If they thought anyone else was involved, someone who could make one work, things would be bad. So, I really can't tell the story. I don't want any more blood on my hands.
So how long have the two of you been together?
Well, if you want to split hairs, we're not. Usually there's a continent between us at all times. We write letters. Now and then we manage to meet up. I don't know if that's together. Shit, it's been what, 15 years? Great. Now I feel old. Thanks.
I guess that's it.
Sure.
Hello.
Okie dokie then. It's been about 24 hours. I'm curious how many, if any, of these silly operations are done. And I've decided that I will quickly finish off the companion quest, which will push me into Emprise de Lyon. But I'm gonna try to be expedient. Oh hey. Yeah. I'm gonna go with this one because I don't know how much more of these I'll get. Looks like all of them are done. What do we got here? Nice. Yeah, I definitely need to do that one.
Let us begin.
Because, yeah, I think... I didn't handle that perhaps as well as I could have, or maybe should have even, but... I'm sure I have another shorter one somewhere hiding. Is it the Red Jenny one? I don't think so. Yeah.
All right.
I like Cullens for that one.
Inquisitor.
Inquisitor,
Scout Harding.
we're on the outskirts of Sarnia. This is what's left of the town. The lucky ones got out before the river froze over. The rest, penned in by Fade Rifts and Red Templars. We're the first friendly face they've seen in a long, long while.
How did an entire river freeze so quickly?
It got really cold, really quickly. Sarnia relies on its river for everything. Trade, food. They weren't expecting this.
Here I come to save the day. Again.
That's why we love you. The Red Templars have been mounting frequent attacks. They want Emprise de Lyon. Bad. Let's get out there and take it back from them.
Word. I have never seen this map before in my life. Already I can see that there's a lot of stuff that needs to be done. A lot of red lyrium here. They might both be in that area, but
Word for you.
What is it?
See for yourself. Maker, take them into his hands.
boom! Holy smokes! Boom! If we got a Pride Demon on the first one, I'm not looking forward to the second.
my heart against the temptations of the wicked. Make me to rest in the warmest places. Oh, how could you have dropped it? Foolish, clumsy girl. Mama trusted the ring to you when she died. Now the Templars did bad Templars. Demons would be Come, lad. I have tried beans and
Excuse me.
but with last week's salt pork, it makes a meal. Ah,
Hey.
That was generous of you.
I do what I can. I am partly to blame for all this. The Red Templars are here because, fool that I am, I sold them my family's quarry. They've taken every worker. We haven't seen them in weeks. And it's not enough. They keep coming, taking more people. And there's nothing I can do to stop them.
How could you have sold land to the Red Templars?
I didn't know. I swear by Andrastre's Spire. They looked like knights, chevaliers. Such pretty speeches. They said they would reopen the quarry, bring employment and trade back to Sarnia. We'd been struggling since the war began. How could I refuse? It was good for a time. People went to work, they were paid. Then they stopped coming home. After that, the Red Templars stopped pretending.
What do you mean the Red Templars take workers?
People just disappear. First those who worked the quarry, then they took people from their homes. I don't know why. I just prayed they'd leave me and my family alone.
Oh, Michael, why have you allowed this to happen? My little brother of the war, and now my sweet little friend. Michael. Oh.
Michel de Chauvin at your service, your worship. I saw the Inquisition's banners from afar. Never expected to see the Herald of Andraste herself.
Sir Michel de Chauvin, Empress Celine's champion.
No longer a champion. No longer, sir.
Michel de Chauvin? I know your story. You were disgraced and banished from court for treachery.
There's much more than that, but it ends the same way. What does it matter? Despite all, I have a strong arm, a stout heart, and I still serve Ole.
Are you here to guard the people?
As much as I can, although this was not my original intention. I hunt a demon. This one calls itself Imshale, and has settled in Suladin Keep, up in the hills. Imshale is free because I made a mistake. I will see him destroyed. Now that the Inquisition is here, perhaps the Red Templars who guard the keep can be routed. All I need is one chance.
I need to know more about Imshale.
A desire demon, more cunning than anything I have encountered. And I have played the game. Imshale has roamed the land for some time. If anything, he will have grown in power. Why he is here in Emprise de Lyon, however, is anyone's guess. Perhaps he has gained the cooperation of the Red Templars, or vice versa.
What's in Suladin Keep?
Red Templars, so far as I can tell. Suladin is an elven fortress, left to crumble. The locals always avoided it, believing it the haunt of ancient elven spirits.
You know where the demon is. Why wait?
I am but one man. Suladin Keep is guarded by Red Templars. While I would happily give my life for this, I would not give it in vain.
You could serve the Inquisition. We have use for strong arms and stout hearts.
No, not until Imshale is defeated.
Alrighty then. Silly quest. Oh, it looks like Sarah has levels. What is this one? Guess I haven't used it for a while. Do a quick save here, because I'm near when I cast this quest, and sometimes they seem to act wonky. Oh no! I forgot to sell. Do you have anything to sell? No. Alright, I'm going to do this quest here while I'm here. But yes, that was damned foolish of me. Excuse me.
There! A rogue mage! Sad that it came to this, but at least it is done.
Alright, let's go to what appears to be the junkiest piece of junk ever. What are you? You look like junk. You look like junk. You definitely look like junk. And you look like junk as well. Oh my. Lots of junk in there. Alright. Alright, oops. Ah! I don't see any places to sell, so I'm gonna have to bounce back here quickly because I am silly. a bad person, really. I'll talk to Cass quickly too, because she might have something. Now that I finished up her quest, so. She appears to be waiting for conversation.
Planning troop movements now.
I'm trying to imagine what it will look like when we're done. All of this once belonged to the Tevinter Imperium. Andraste changed that, as did the Blights. As for what will come next, I cannot guess the Maker's plan.
We make the world a better place.
Because everyone agrees on what better means. I know I want a world where people trust the Chantry and that trust is respected. I want to respect tradition, but not fear change. I want to right past wrongs, but not avenge them. And I have no idea if my wanting these things makes any of them right.
You know I don't want the same things as you.
I would be surprised if you did. Perhaps I will never get what I want. The Maker might have other plans for you and me. That will not stop me from trying to determine the correct path. Tell me, what guides you? You make decisions that shake the world, yet always seem so assured. I wish I had your confidence.
You almost sound like you admire me.
I absolutely do. I may not always agree with your decisions, but how many could do what you have done? You were a prisoner, accused and reviled, yet you've emerged from every trial victorious. The Maker's grace does not make you immortal. You live or die by your own hand. That is worthy of admiration.
I make it up as I go.
I'm guided by what my conscience tells me.
Your conscience must speak more clearly than mine.
I doubt it, but I do my best.
Think of it. Like Andraste long ago, once again the fate of Thedas will be determined by a woman. It makes me proud to know you.
I hope we can call each other friends.
I hope so too. We still have a long road to travel, Inquisitor. Wherever it takes us, I am glad you're here.
Well, that was kind of touching. There you go, back to beating up on those dummies. I will leverage fast travel because I'm exceedingly lazy. Hater's razor. I need to do a quick peek at people's equipment because there's a lot of weapons there. Pretty sure I got the best. Fate Stuff of Adamance was something I crafted. As was that. Yeah, you're not much better, I don't think. Negative. I mean, I'm throwing that rune in there might bump it up, but I don't. No, it doesn't look like it. Or yeah, it would probably. That's 101 damage. This is 95 base damage, but not enough to wow me. Dorian, he's good. Blackwell, I think, can use a new shield. Also seems fitting because he's not a Grey Warden. Cole, this is the one that kind of intrigued me because, yeah, I got the impression that I had some really powerful weapons. He's using those two, which are quite powerful in their own right. They also don't have runes in them, which I should remedy. But it looks like everything that's not equipped, I'm okay with selling, because, yeah, if I throw some runes in those, it'll be with the extra bonuses and whatnot that they have better suited. I want to keep her with the Ice One. Same with Solus. Varric's got Bianca. The Iron Bull seemed like one. Gotta throw a rune in there. That's all I can throw in there. 24% critical chance. Yowzers, that's gonna be better for sure. And then that's me. Pretty sure armors don't look too bad. I'll take a quick peek. I like how you're wearing my guard. Because I did most of these earlier, so it looks like I can go pretty cavalier with the selling of stuff. I'm gonna go with yours. Yours is fine. Yours is fine. Or, sorry, I guess yours replaced. Alright. Now to sell stuff. Boom, 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 boom. I wanted to keep those two because eventually I will want to remove those enhancements or upgrades. Do I have things to upgrade? Oh wait, I did that totally wrong anyways. I'm likely not going to finish that particular quest. Do have some stuff to upgrade. I'm sure you don't have anything to say, but just in case.
Inquisitor. At your service, my lady. I'll leave.
Another copy of the silly book. This is outside, right? Yeah. So now I will duck around to here. I think I took the least efficient path here. Sure did. Wow.
Here is the request Harriet made.
I will see he gets it.
And you probably don't have anything new to say? Nope.
I should go.
You know,
What, do you have anything new to say?
Greetings again, Inquisitor.
I trust everything.
Most are pleased with the Alliance. Even if we want...
I'll leave you.
Alright. And one last thing, since I noticed that Cullen's mission was done, I might as well go reassign him on that. No sense having him sit idle. Actually, I should no sense letting these herbs sit idle either.
Inquisitor?
I'd like to...
Of course.
Why does the Chantry allow only...
The official doctrine is that elves and dwarves have turned further from the... And as for men, the chant holds that they are more vulnerable. But in truth, it is simply political. Added after Andraste's death, like too many...
If you don't believe these restrictions are what Andraste want...
Has the current state of the world not taught you? I chose to use what power I had. I believed there would be time to address their inequality under the Chantry.
Farewell.
Until next time.
I am at your service.
What is your...
We are groaning with resources. A reflection of your competence and it...
As you were...
Of course, Inquisitor.
I want to send the wardens again, since he had just mentioned basically that they're at risk of being overly used. I like that one.
all right.
Alright. Now let's head back here. Stick with the party that I had.
Inquisitor.
probably grab the cape too, because that also seems in general useful. Fail. What is up here, if anything?
Nothing to report.
These red lyrium growths are warm.
Didn't Bianca say it was alive?
Feels wrong. Looks wrong. Bad, creepy, wrong.
Oh, I don't have very much of you. Oh! And with that, good time to make a cut.